Alright, what's going on, guys? This is Soma64, and what the F? I am playing Geometry Wars Retro Evolved. Why? Well, because it's a pretty laid-back game, and I can just shoot stuff and talk, and I feel like talking. And I did a little bit of talking. I made a commentary, but it's hidden, or private. Mostly because, I felt like it didn't go anywhere. Like, I just felt like I was making it for one person, which was me. Okay, I was making it for two people, and one of those people were me, and the other person was the person that I was talking about in the video, which I guess I made it for. And it's funny because I told her that it was a song, and she probably watched it, and maybe she didn't, so who knows. Maybe she'll watch this and comment. She probably doesn't comment on YouTube videos. She's not a YouTube person like I am. She just watches videos that people link. But anyway, I guess what I want to talk about is what I talked about in that video, which was I was just talking about how I felt about her, and I guess love in general. Maybe not love so much as fighting for love. I spent a lot of time today thinking about her and how far away she lives, and also how busy she is. I mean, when I consider it, I get to see her maybe like once every 2 months. If I'm lucky, you know, if I'm lucky, I get to see her once every 2 months, because she has a really, really awesome / busy job, so it keeps her away from home and friends. And she's also in school now, so she's, you know, learning, which is good. There's nothing wrong with being in college. Don't make it seem like a bad idea. It's always a good idea to get like some extra education, even if it doesn't lead to anything. Being able to say you went to college and you got a college education is good. You know, it doesn't hurt. And I'm glad she's getting everything, and I'm happy. I'm glad she's doing what I wish I could do. I mean, I can do it. I'm just not motivated. So maybe I can't do it. Maybe if I was motivated as I am to make videos on YouTube, I guess. But I've been what they call a writer's block, but for YouTube videos. So I guess you can call it a video making block, because I've just been at this wall where I had nothing to talk about, because the only thing I've been thinking about is her. You know, she's all I really think about, because all I want to do is be with her, really. I mean, don't get me wrong, PC gaming is fun, and I think about playing PC games all the time, and I just lost to that little stupid thing. Whatever. I play PC games all the time, and, you know, it's fun and all, but, you know, having a woman and be able to come home to, and yes, I say come home to in the way that I think about maybe moving in with her someday. Like, I consider it, because she's awesome. Really awesome. Ooh, I can't believe I made it through that. I'm just over here doing... Oh, hello! You gotta shoot in the way you're going so that you can't get hurt. Oh, God. Like that. Like this. Exactly. You're not really supposed to go backwards and shoot, otherwise you fail. So anyway, as little time as I actually do spend with her, and yes, I don't really spend that much time with her, I still want her. Why? Because she's awesome. You know, we hung out the other weekend, and we got Froyo, and we saw a movie. Dang it. And we just had a grand time. Everything was perfect. And, you know, when you have somebody who you think is perfect for you and that you want in your life, you just don't give up. It don't matter what stands in your way. It don't matter if time stands in the way. It doesn't matter if circumstances stand in the way. It don't matter if even exes stand in the way. And I'm pretty sure my ex doesn't really stand in the way, but, you know, I'm pretty sure she'd rather me not date her best friend. But I can't help it. I mean, I can, but I don't want to. I mean, maybe if my ex understood how happy she makes me, maybe she'd be like, oh, hey, yeah, maybe it didn't work out with us, but it can work out for you and her, you know, because you guys are kind of similar. Kind of. Not really. I mean, she reads and I watch videos, and I make videos and edit videos, and she edits audio for her job. I don't think she does it for fun. Maybe she does. I don't know. But, you know, we're not exactly the same, but we do have similar interests. Like, she likes doing crazy things, like, I don't know, just things that people would think are weird, and they might come off as weird, but I want to do them because maybe they're not as weird as people make them out to be. Maybe they're actually fun, you know? And, I don't know. She also wants to travel, which is something that I want to do. I want to travel. I believe she wants to go to England, or London, or something. Not England, London, specifically in England. But, she wants to go over there. She feels like she's she's not European, like English, you know. She does talk like that though. It's kind of interesting too how she talks. It's kind of cool. It's cute, you know. Like she has this language about her, you know, when she talks. She's smart. That's good. I like that. I really, really like that. And sometimes I feel like I'm not as smart as she is. In fact, for a while, I felt like I wasn't as smart as she was. When I was with my ex, you know, we joke about stuff like that. Like, yo, I can never be with your best friend. I'm not as smart as her. You know? And the truth is, it's not about being as smart as her. It's just not being dumb. She dated somebody for a while who was, I guess, for the most part, dumb. I remember she said that I should probably not share that story now that I think about it. Yeah, I'm not going to share that story. It was probably personal. And the girl that showed up on the screen, actually, cool, I can switch the commentary over from talking about girls to talking about more girls. The person who just showed up on the screen is actually a girl. She streams. She's not the best person in CSGO, but she streams, which is kind of awesome. It's kind of awesome for girls to stream. It's kind of awesome for girls to play Go, even though, I make it seem like, oh, hey, you're a girl, you're not supposed to be playing Go. And, half the time, most of the time, a majority of the time, I'm pretty much right. They pretty much, belong in the kitchen. But sometimes there's just that one girl who's actually good, who isn't just like some girl who has a dual-core 2.0 gigahertz processor who wants to play with her friends because, they want her to play. Like, she actually takes gaming seriously. And I guess for the most part, I was playing with her. She kind of took it seriously. But, she's not really that great. She's okay. She knows how to shoot, which is good. That's important. You need to know how to shoot if you're going to play Go. Ooh. I'm gonna lose this one, I bet. Am I gonna beat my score? I'm gonna try. Oh, beat it. Sweet! Okay, I'm running out of those, so I can't keep doing it. I gotta break out of this and start shooting these things, because... There we go. Anyway, where was the commentary going? I was talking about girls for a little bit, but... Oh, this is my last one. Can I make it to 220 or 200,000? Can I? I could try. Oh, it just spawned right there. So anyway, I guess I got kind of off topic. I started talking about the game that I played with her, and her not being as good, I guess I didn't really expect her to be that good. Not because she's a woman, but because, there was no communication in the game we were playing. She didn't really talk, unfortunately. And me and Bulls, I got upset. Plus, there was this one guy on our team, Juicy J Can't, and he was he was a dick. I mean, anybody watching the stream would probably agree, but maybe they don't because they're on her side and he's friends with her, so, But he was kind of a douche, so, Just gonna say that, gonna put that out in public. Juicy J is a douche. I should entitle this video Juicy J is a douche. I'm probably gonna do that just to be different. But yeah, anyway, I guess the point of what I was trying to say earlier was that, even though she's so busy, I talked to one of my friends at my job who's also busy. She has 2 jobs, and she doesn't have a car, so she takes the bus everywhere between those 2 jobs, and she's always busy. And I asked her, hey, I think I'm starting to fall in love with a woman who's busy 24/7. I barely get to see her. I see her once every 2 months, and she's like, oh, that's sad. That's sorry, dude. I'm like, yeah, it is, but I can't stop thinking about her. She's so awesome. What should I do? What would you do? Do you think you will ever be free, even though you're busy 24/7? Do you think you will ever be free to do what you want, as far as maybe a social relationship with another person? They don't have to be a man, because last time I think she's slightly bisexual. She just leans towards men a little more than females, but nothing wrong with that. And she said, if you want somebody, you'll make time for them. And when I think about it, She has actually been trying to make time with me. I know she cancels a lot. She does cancel. She cancels about 80% of the time. It's unfortunate, but she does it. I don't blame her. She has a life. That's what happens when you have a life. You cancel on people. And you don't get upset because they're canceling, because that means that they're responsible. You want to date somebody who's responsible. And as far as I can tell, I want to be with someone who's responsible. I'm not even sure if I want to even call it a relationship, honestly. I was saying in the other commentary that, relationships and stuff, it just doesn't really work when I call it a relationship. Maybe I should just be better off blowing myself up. Come on. Just break my score, man. Anyway, she just said basically persevere and never give up. And I think that's what it comes down to. I can't give up. I can't give up on her. I can't give up. I have to just stay on it. Just stay seeing her once every 2 months if that's how it's going to be. Because eventually her time's going to free up and she's going to feel lonely maybe. Maybe she won't. Or maybe she'll just see how awesome you are and realize, hey, I have a busy life, but I want to include him in my life. And I think that's important. I really do, and I'm going to do that. That's what I want to do. I told myself back in high school I wouldn't wait for women anymore. But that's because I was always trying to wait for women who didn't even really want me, that didn't even really know me. This woman knows me. She got to know me over the 2 years that I knew my ex. And while I barely feel like I know anything about her, I know enough to know that I want her. Or I want to know what she knows, which kind of makes me want her. Because she's just so intellectual, and she can show me so many things. She really can. We could just sit down and just talk for an hour or so, maybe a little more. I can't say hours because we can't just talk for like 6 hours. We get bored, and then we'll just want to do something to fill the time with. But I can talk to her for a very long time, and I can listen to her for a very long time because she's interesting. And while she might not think that, while she might think that she's not the most attractive person in the world, I hate to quote One Direction because it's One Direction, but it's beautiful that she doesn't even know that she's beautiful, and I think that's what makes her beautiful. It really does. Some girls don't even know that they're beautiful, and that makes them all the more desirable. It really does. Anyway, I'm going to end the commentary on that note because I know you guys are tired of watching me destroy squares and circles. Besides, I just died right there anyway, so yeah. Bad score. Terrible score. So, yeah, I think the point of this whole commentary is to just say, if you want somebody who's just always busy, you just need to persevere. Just never give up. Always keep trying, because that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep trying. I'm going to keep giving her my all. I'm going to keep trying to give her all of my time, because eventually me and her will hopefully be together, because that's really what I want. I want to be with her. I do. I mean, I need somebody who's intellectual, who thinks the same way I do, who is going to want to do a lot of things, is going to want to go a lot of places. It's not just going to sit on her ass on her futon and just play video games. It's going to want to just do everything. Just do life. Open up and just be sucked in by all of it. I want to thank you guys for watching, and I will have another video for you guys later. It won't be Geometry Wars, obviously, because this isn't the funnest game, but hey, it's a time filler, and that's what I was looking for. See ya.